Well, I guess there's a first time for everything.
Keep staring, people will, but you don't care.
This all revolves around the amusement park, Six Flags Over Georgia. Until that day at Six Flags, I had never been on a roller coaster. It's a great place. A lot of people visit there and they love it. It's got roller coaster rides. And so there I am with a bunch of friends. We're all up at Six Flags and I have this nice, pretty young lady with me. And I was involved in a radio station promotion to win tickets to the Olympics. And she says, why don't we go ride the Great American Scream Machine? And we had an Olympic contest on the radio where people could win trips to the Olympics. That was back in the 70s. It was a new roller coaster and it went about 60 miles an hour or a little over, left the tracks in a couple of places. One of the other things that happened at Six Flags is I was going through the Haunted Mansion. And it wasn't one of these things where it straps you down and sort of locks you in. No. The handrest came down and you just held on for dear life. And the competitions all took place at Six Flags. If anything happens to you, we'll put you in individual bags and take you back home. One of the competitions was pie throwing. I thought you'd enjoy this picture. There's a very young Steve McCoy behind me. He's still doing mornings in Atlanta. Now, the worst seat you can get if you've never been on a roller coaster for the first time is the front seat. They had a haunted house at Six Flags and we all decided to go through. Couldn't see a blessed thing. Thank you. Yes, I'm there on the front seat. I remember it was very dark. You know, you didn't know where you were. Ooh. Making our way down the pathway. I think it needs to be a little darker for this to really be effective, don't you? Making our way down the pathway. The reason you don't want the front seat is if you've never ridden before, if you're hitting a hill, you can see the heads go down in front of you and sort of prepare yourself. One of the competitions was a log flume type of ride where you got soaking wet, and they gave us these mugs. Yes, I have the original mug. Filled them to the very top with Coca-Cola, and we had to see how little we could spill during the ride. To make matters worse, not only had I never been on a roller coaster, but behind me are two nuns. I'm a little competitive, so I told my team, just put your hand over the cup while we're going through the ride. I'm not making this up. Full regalia, you know, the habits, everything but Dominique, Nika. Oh, the other teams were incensed. We didn't spill one drop of Coke. You hear metal and you hear screws falling out of the thing. I make my way down and it was at an end. I couldn't go any further. She's smiling. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Death grip on the bar. Nuns are in the back of me going, and the ride hadn't even started yet. Why, you can't do that, that's cheating. We didn't say you couldn't put your hand over it. Okay, Bill's team wins. Wow! Ah! Nuns in the back having a good time. Girls over here having a good time. Ah! So I make my way down this hallway and there's nowhere else to go. And all of a sudden I'm at a dead end. There's a door. Yay! Ah! Nuns in the back having a good time. Girls over here having a good time. Open the door. I'm behind a Kentucky Fried Chicken. So the thing finally comes to an end. It's over. So my friends make their way through the whole haunted mansion and they come outside and there I am, sipping on a cola and eating French fries. Well, what'd you think of your first roller coaster ride? Ah!